As long as you worry about how something is going to happen, you're going to continue to struggle with your manifestations. See, our job is expressed in this one particular scripture. This is what we are to do. It says, "Therefore I say unto you, whatsoever you desire when you pray, believe you have received it, and you shall." What is the key ingredient in that particular scripture? It is believe. And believe, there seems to be quite not a consensus on what that word means. But believe only means to accept, to make real. And that's our job, right? We're supposed to believe, accept, make real our desires, or else will we experience them, right? We have to believe that it's possible. We have to believe that it already exists. We have to believe that the thing I'm asking for is possible for me. And to have faith, right? Not to be double-minded, not to straddle the fence, not to go back and forth, but allow the thing that I've asked for to come into experience. And I'm not supposed to try to make it happen. The key is also found in another scripture, which says, "Be still and know that I am God." And who is the God that you're allowing yourself to know? It is the consciousness. It is the higher self. It is the unseen forces, the unseen powers that brings everything into visibility. Into visibility. Yes. So as long as you continue to want to consider or even mull over, like, how is this going to happen? I don't have the money to start my own business, or, my job is starting to lay off. What am I going to do? Or I'm stagnant. There's no way for me to be promoted, for me to make more money, or my content really isn't growing. People aren't really seeing it. People aren't vibing with me. Like, we have all these reasons as to why it cannot happen, as opposed to living in the state of it's already done. When I asked for it, the fact that I asked mean that it's already a done deal. And where we want to put ourselves is in the place of knowing, accepting that is something that has already taken place. So that's why you have to keep reminding yourself, okay, there's nothing for me to do but be still. There's nothing for me to do but to accept that I already have the thing that I asked for. There's nothing but for me to do but to be happy, to be joyful, to be thankful, to give praise, be in the receptive mode, right? To be in a state of thanksgiving, right? To just be like, yeah, this thing is happening, I'm thankful, yes. And you're just going about your day in that mode. And let's say during the course of the day, you may get a little agitated. You may get a little, something starts to happen that is in opposition to your desire. You feel like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this thing is happening. I asked for this and the opposite thing is occurring. Why is these things taking place? See, that's your senses telling you you haven't moved to the state of knowing. You're still looking for signs. You're still looking for confirmation that the thing you asked for already exists. But see, faith says that you don't need a sign. Faith says that it is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of what? Not being able to see it. See, you want your five senses to validate and confirm to you the thing that you desire. You got to stop looking for signs. You have to walk by faith and not by sight. You have to not want to be able to see it physically. You have to know that it already exists, because where did you see it? You saw it inwardly. You saw it in your mind's eye. You visualized it. You felt it. You got the feeling of what it would be like to have that thing. You already experienced it. And so now you're just waiting for the 3D to catch up with that. You're just waiting for, everything to fall into alignment and not being moved or shaken by circumstances or events that have nothing to do with your desire. You're just supposed to look at that and be like, oh, okay. All things working together for my good. I don't know how this is going to work out. Again, it's not for me to know. That's none of my business. But it's all going to work out. It's all coming to pass, and allow yourself to feel whatever emotions you're feeling. We're emotional beings, right? We're here. This apparatus in which our spirit dwells is a feeling apparatus. And we came here to have the human experience. And with that are the emotions that we have. So if fear comes up, that's just your body telling you, oh, you're in alignment. You're not thinking the way the inner being is thinking. You're not thinking according to higher self. You're out of alignment. Get back in alignment. You said, okay, yes, it's happening because I'm supposed to feel it. I'm supposed to experience it. Not going to judge it. It definitely has nothing to do with my desire. My desire is a done deal. It's already there. I'm going to readjust. I'm going to realign. I'm going to say thank you for the experience. Thank you for the feeling. This is part of my journey. This is part of the dance. This is part of the play, the movie script, whatever you need to tell yourself to stay on track and not lose sight of the goal, to remember your aim, and that is the thing that you desired is already yours. It already belongs to you because you saw it, you felt it, you would already have experienced it within yourself. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever's going on out there, that's okay. It has not a thing to do with my desire, what's going on within here. Because within here is what's supreme. What's in here is the power. What's in here is ultimate. What's in here has final say. I don't allow my 5 senses, my external reality, this third dimension, to have any power. Because it has none. It only has the power I give it. So I tell her, oh no. Oh no, I don't know what's going on with this, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh no. The thing I desired, it's already there. I've already experienced it. So I'm just patiently persistent in my assumption. See, everybody try to tell you there is no such thing as assumption. That assumptions don't matter. Assumptions do matter because we all assume a thing. We all believe that a certain thing is going to take place. We all accept the veracity of life, whether we base it on what we envisioned or if we base it on what we've seen physically. And you always want to leave the 5 senses where they belong. And they belong to the manifestation of your desire. That's all. Your 5 senses should be relegated to just the experience of the desire you choose to have. You get to decide what you're going to experience. How you're going to experience it, not up to you. The how, you got to leave it alone. As long as you try to figure out the how, that's when you will struggle. That's when you will strain. That's when you will try to put forth the most effort. You just don't want to do that. I'm telling you, you just want to forget about the how and live in the now. Yes, just learn to live in the now. Trust what you've done inwardly and know that it's going to be seen outwardly. You just got to accept it. You just have to believe.